All right, so welcome everyone to our Tuesday night wellness and working from home event. Thanks so much for jumping on and joining us. We're excited tonight to be launching Sarah's business, so we'll hear from her later on. And this is really just a chance for us to share around an opportunity that relates to health and lifestyle, and really, hearing from a few girls tonight on how this product and business opportunity is impacting their life in a positive way, and maybe to find out if it resonates with you and it might be something that you're interested in joining us on our mission. So we're going to start off tonight. I'm going to share a little bit around our program, and then we're going to hear from some other girls as we go along as well. So my name's Crystal. I've been in the business for coming up to a year now. It's been an amazing year, lots of growth, lots of change, lots of new opportunities that I'm really excited about, and definitely excited about what's to come for the future as well. This business has definitely given me a whole change in where I see my future, which is really exciting. So maybe it will resonate with you in that way as well. So just to kick us off, we have our online health program, our Juicy Body Transformation program. So this program is all about inspiring healthy living and keeping it simple. So we have a team of health professionals in our business that have put this program together for us. One of them being Kira Westwick, who was on MasterChef. So her philosophy is all around whole food nutrition, keeping it simple, delicious, and she has all the recipes in the program. So all of the recipes are really simple. They're all really based on clean eating. So I'll just get everyone to pop themselves on mute if you're just jumping on. I'm just going to mute a couple of people. That's great that we're getting some more people jumping on to join us as we just get started. So that's all good. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, we have we've got over 200 recipes in the program, and they're all based around clean eating, keeping it simple, nutritious, and whole food based. So we've recently also added a Thermomix recipe guide as well. We had a Christmas guide. So there's always new things coming into our amazing program. The program's hosted through Facebook, so we have a group on there, and it's all really about creating community around health, supporting everybody on their journey, and that's wherever you're at, whether you're just wanting some inspiration and some guidance to improve your health and ideas with recipes and things like that, or whether you're on a weight loss journey, or whether you're just wanting to feel more energy, wherever you're at, this program really works for everybody, and that's what I really love about it. There's lots of health education in our guide. We have our gratitude journal, our exercise journal. We have some videos on workouts to follow at home. Definitely great for busy mums that are trying to fit things in around everything else that's going on in their life. So yeah, that's our program. And then we've also incorporated our whole food products into the program, and that's really designed to give you the best possible results on your health journey. So we have our Juice Plus whole food capsules. So we have our fruit, vegetable and berry blend capsules. So these are a whole food based product, and the product's been around for over 25 years now. So it's definitely not a fad product that's just come onto the market. It's definitely had its research and has loads of science behind it. So you can, definitely feel at ease that it's been tried and tested, and with some really amazing results. So that's really great to know that. A lot of products on the market don't really have that research behind them. And it's nice to know that this product does. So if you're into research and science and things like that, definitely reach out and find out more, because there's a lot there to read and learn about, which is really positive. And one thing that really jumped out to me when I first heard about the product was the fact that on the back of the pot is a food label. So it's quite different to a multivitamin or something that's synthetic. So here, for example, on the fruit, we've got apple, pineapple, peach, prune, cranberry, papaya, date. So, you can definitely read those ingredients and know exactly what they are, as opposed to, seeing a word that you can't necessarily pronounce and wonder what am I putting into my body? Do I actually know what this is? This is just a whole food-based product. So your body recognizes and knows what to do with those nutrients, and wherever your body's needing healing or support, that's where the nutrients will go. And along with that, it means that because it is whole food based, that it can be safely consumed by kids, by the elderly, if you're pregnant and breastfeeding, unless you're allergic to one of the fruits or vegetables in the product, you can safely consume it. So that's a huge plus, because a lot of the time you see warnings and things and you think, well, if I can't take it when I'm pregnant, why should I take it otherwise? So that was definitely something that stood out for me. The other great thing is that in the product, we get all parts of the produce. So unlike when I know for me, definitely, I tend to go for the same fruits and vegetables week in, week out as well. So I definitely knew that I wasn't getting the variety that I should in my diet. So in here, we've got 27 different fruits, vegetables, and berries that you're getting on a daily basis, which just improves that variety, and then it impacts that antioxidants level as well on such a great scale. So we're getting the full produce in here. So we're getting the stalks, we're getting the peel, and there's so much extra nutrients in those parts of the produce that we otherwise don't usually get. We cut off and throw away, unfortunately, and don't get that added nutrition. So we get the whole thing in here. The product is pulped and then freeze dried at a really low temperature. So the enzymes are actually still live when we consume it. So it means that it's hitting our bloodstream within the first 2 to 3 minutes of swallowing the capsule. So the powder is put into a vegan capsule. So it's a vegan product. And when that, your body recognizes it, the enzymes are still live, and so they have such a strong impact on our health. And it really does impact our health in as far as reducing inflammation and increasing immunity, which impact all types of disease. So wherever you're at on your health journey, this can really benefit everybody.
Yeah.
Just making sure everybody's on mute. If you're just jumping on, if you could pop yourself on mute, that would be great. Can you find who is not on mute? I think we're right now. Awesome. Our second, or along with our capsules, so any adult that orders either the trio, the 3 together, or just the fruit and veg, gets to nominate a child to receive our kids product for free. So a child between the ages of 4 and 18 can then receive the kids, either the Kids Choose or the whole food capsules for themselves for free. So the Kids Choose are just the same ingredients, again, just the whole food based ingredients, fruits and vegetables. They add a bit of tapioca just to give it that chewiness. So it's really easy for the kids to just chew on and increase that craveability of whole food. So the results have shown that from taking both the capsules and the chews, by adding that extra nutrients to the body on a daily basis, we're flooding our body with so many extra nutrients that our body starts to crave more goodness. So we've definitely found that from adding this to your diet, you're also not only going to add in the nutrients here, but you're naturally going to want to eat more fruits and vegetables by choice as well. So, this is definitely not about replacing anything in your diet and, have this and you don't need to eat fruits and vegetables. Definitely not. It's about just taking your health to the next level by giving you more. So I think statistics show at the moment that 2% of the population actually consume the recommended daily intake of fruits and vegetables. So that really shows the gap in people's health generally across the board. So, there's a real benefit of adding this into your daily diet in such an easy way. So that's the kids product that comes free with the adults. Our last product is our whole food powder. So this is our vegan protein and superfoods powder. This comes in vanilla and chocolate, And this is all about a really convenient way of giving your body your macronutrition, so your good fats, your good proteins, and your superfoods in, again, really convenient ways. So, you know, this you might use, I add this to my breakfast smoothie every morning just as a way of getting so much extra goodness in, and keeps me going. A really great source of plant-based vitamin D from mushroom powder. So I love recommending this to new mums as a way of, you know, managing moods and balancing things out throughout the day that can be quite a challenge at that time. So that works really well in that way. And it's quite different to a whey-based protein. So whey-based protein is a dairy-based protein, and is, you know, can be quite hard for the body to digest and highly processed. So our protein is plant-based. So it's pea, chickpea, so it's all plant-based, soy, and the body recognises it, and it's much easier. It's very clean. So it's the highest quality protein powder you can actually get on the market. So it's just, you know, an amazing product. Great for kids as well. So, you know, you could use, I do a chocolate smoothie for my son with some banana, coconut milk, and, you know, he's loving it. He's having a, you know, really yummy milkshake or smoothie or whatever you want to call it, and all the hidden goodies in there, like broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, pumpkin powder, mushroom powder, that you'd never otherwise get into the kids. So I love using it in that way as well. So it's very family friendly. So that is our very simple range, which I love. We don't have, you know, a whole catalogue of products, which we keep it really simple. And we also really love to hear the real stories of how people are, you know, benefiting from the products in the program. So we're going to jump across to Jo and hear a bit around Jo's product story so far. Thanks, Jo.
Thanks, Crystal. Yeah, I've been on the products now for about 10 or 11 months, I think. One of the first things that I noticed for me was definitely my energy. So within the first few days, I was able to stay awake past 8:30 at night. I wasn't yawning my head off on the couch. Now I can go to bed at about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I don't actually feel tired. I go to bed because I think I should probably go to sleep. But it doesn't affect my sleep at all. I am able to sleep when I go to sleep. My kids have been taking the chews, and I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm pretty much 100% sure they haven't been on a course of antibiotics since they've started them. They very, very rarely get sick. They may get a little sniffle, but it's gone in a couple of days. So for me, that's a massive thing. Obviously, with all the bugs and germs getting around at school and daycare, kids pick up stuff all the time. So the product for me is worth its weight in gold just for that side of it. And yeah, obviously we're using the program, we're eating the recipes, and the girls, I have 2 girls, and they're just eating so many more fruits and vegetables these days, mainly vegetables. They were always pretty good with fruit, but yeah, they'll smash a vegetable stir fry now easily, eating about 8 different vegetables in them. One of my beautiful friends has been on the products now for almost 8 months, and she has got a form of leukemia. And since she started taking the products, she has her energy has improved out of sight. So she's back playing sport. She's playing netball and OzTag and running along the beach again, where before she was just, she was still having to work full time, look after the kids, and just, really failing with energy. Because of all the medications that she's on, she went through early menopause. She's only 35. So since she started taking the capsules, all those symptoms have stopped, and she's gone back to having a regular cycle, and she's feeling great. So being able to see results like that and help people is just amazing. They're pretty powerful. So thanks, Crystal.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, Jo. I love to hear, and it really is, wherever your health is at, this, product can really make a huge impact. Even, we hear so many different stories, and it's great to hear, such a mix there, Jo. Thanks so much for sharing that for us. And I think even for myself, I've had definitely increase in energy and craving more fruits and vegetables, but not a huge dramatic story. But at the end of the day, I think it's just that health insurance. It's being able to support your health from now to make a positive impact for the future, because you just don't know what's around the corner. And like Jo mentioned, her friend was only young, and we often take our health for granted until something happens. So I think, being able to do something now to support it like this that's so simple is just definitely for me was a no-brainer. So, all right. So now we're going to mix it up a little bit and share around the business opportunity that we have tonight. So we're going to jump over to Christy, who's going to share a bit around a concern or, query that often comes up for people when they first find out about our business. Thanks, Christy.
Hi guys, how you going? Sorry, I've got an uncooperative 2-year-old tonight. Meant to be in bed, but he's not in bed. Can I just do my part, then we can talk, okay? Why don't you just play with this, okay? Okay, so something that comes up a lot in our business is it one of those things? Is it a pyramid? Hold on 1 second, I'll bribe him. 1 sec. Yeah, look, Dave, come sit over here, quick. You sit here.
I can jump in.
Okay, sorry.
No, I didn't. I can jump in if you need me to.
All right, can really? He hasn't said a word to me all night now that I'm talking. Anyway, okay, so something that just ignore him. Something that comes up a lot in our business is it a pyramid scam? Is it one of those things? My mum specifically, she's a big CEO of a big company, and she works ridiculous hours. But anyway, when I was going to get involved in this, she told me, Christy, don't do it. Run for the hills. It's a pyramid scam. And I thought, I said to my mum, I don't even know what a pyramid scam is. What is a pyramid scheme? She goes, oh, look, I don't know, but it was something back when I was younger and they're just trying to scam me. Don't do it. And I said, well, you don't even know what it is. So, I'm going to go look up what it is. So I basically just typed into Google pyramid scheme. And I found out really quickly that my mum was right. They have been really illegal since the 70s. They've been illegal since the 70s. And yeah, basically a pyramid scheme, something along the lines of someone sits on top and gets paid a whole bunch of money for other people doing a whole lot of work. I learned really quickly that this business is very, very different to that. I'm going to share with you a little bit about how a regular business is structured and how I found out that ours Juice Plus is structured. If I could just get my paper back. So I'm going to use Coles as an example. I was even just in Coles today. So if you go to Coles, like most of you guys shop at Coles or Woolies, I really, really need you to just sit here for 1 minute, okay? Look at this one. Who's that? Who's that on the phone? Oh, hello. So a regular... Crystal, can you do it, babe? Sorry. It's just a nightmare. Really? You're the devil.
All right. So just jumping back in from where Christy was about to head on to. So as she was going to talk about, we've got our local supermarket. So we've got our checkout people across the bottom. They've come in at that sort of entry-level role. Then we've got all the different sort of area managers, store managers, head office staff. Then up here at the top, we've got our CEO. So I've got at my local supermarket, I've got a Jess. She usually works evenings, weekends, just kind of grabs the shifts that she can around her, other commitments, and just, doesn't have a lot of choice in that. She just has to sort of take what she gets. And she might be wanting to move up to another position, to possibly increase her income and, have a bit more responsibility. And to do that, she'll be competing against the other people, that she's working alongside in her team. So, there's not going to be as many positions up here as she grows as there are down here along the bottom. And to do that, she's probably going to have to do some other training. And, her pay will increase a little bit, but she's probably also going to work longer hours and things like that. So, but at the end of the day, the chances of her getting all the way up to the top to that CEO position is going to be pretty unlikely. That person's going to be pretty settled in that position and probably not going to be moving anywhere too quickly. So that's that traditional pyramid shape when you think about it, with traditional business. So in comparison, when we look at the Juice Plus business model, it really is more of a rectangle. So we've got everybody comes in to the Juice Plus business as a virtual franchisee, no matter what your background is. So whether you're a stay-at-home mum or at uni, working as a health professional for 30 years, whatever, your background is, it doesn't impact how you enter into the Juice Plus business. So we all come in at the same position. And then unlike the CEO position that is one person up the top in the traditional pyramid, our top position is also unlimited. So our top position is NMD, and there are unlimited spots at the top. So everybody that comes in here has the same opportunity to get to the top. And actually, in our business model, the only way that works is when we work as a team. So, for example, the girl who introduced me to the business, Erin, she's at that top NMD position, and now she's teaching me how to do the same, and then I teach my team how to do the same. So the only way that this business works is by working together and supporting each other and helping each other to get to that top position. So that's, I think, for me, my favorite things are that we all come in at the same spot, no matter our background, and that it only works by supporting each other. So that's really how our business model works. So now I'm going to hand over to Hayley, who's going to share around another concern that people have when they come into this business. Thanks, Hayley.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Just really quickly, I have been taking Juice Plus for almost 2 years now. And when I first found out that there was actually a business opportunity with this, I got super, super excited because I absolutely loved the product and the program and believed in it 110%. But I did have concerns, and it's quite a common concern. I was really hesitant that I did not want to have to be salesy and rope in my friends and family in order to be successful. Now, I'm a stay-at-home mum of 2 kids. I don't really get out all that much as I'd like, and I don't know a whole lot of people. So I was really happy when I found out that doesn't matter. You can still be successful in this business, and you're not roping people in and trying to sell to them and being annoying to your friends and family, basically. So one option is I like to base my business on social media. So when I first started the business, I was able to share it really easily because I loved it so much. And the first person who joined my team was Kit. Now, I met Kit through Facebook, and then she introduced the business to Cora. Now, these guys knew each other at boxing. Cora then introduced the business to Abby, and they were old school friends who reconnected. Abby has then introduced the business to Beck, who she's met through Facebook. Now, as you can see, I've still only known Kit. Now, as the time has gone on, and we call this the popcorn effect because your business organically grows, is they have shared it with other people as well. So you can see I have all these people in my team that have shared it with everyone else, but I have still only known Kit. So as the time's gone on, I've obviously had a lot more people come into my team, and then it's just growing and growing. So if that's ever a concern for you, please don't let it put you off, because you can absolutely be successful. Thanks, Crystal.
Awesome, Hayley. And I think that was probably one of my main concerns when I came into this business. So it's nice to clear that up, because often people share that too. So now I'm just going to talk about how we get paid. So we get paid in 3 ways. We get paid in retail profit, in commission, and in bonuses. So we have an amazing head office that manage all the sort of back end things for us. So I know often when people think about, starting their own small business, it can be quite overwhelming when you think about all the things that you have to manage, all parts of the business. But we're so lucky that our head office manage probably the things that we'd leave to the bottom of the list, like the admin and the accounts and things like that. So our main focus is just sharing our product and our program and this opportunity with others. So we don't have to carry around stock. Our head office ship our orders out to our customers for us and keep it really simple in that way. So then we get commission, which is based on the level that we're at within the business. and bonuses along the way as well. So I'm just going to share around the bonuses tonight. So just to start us off, one of the first levels that we're working towards is SDVF. And when we hit that level, there's a $400 bonus. And because, as we talked about earlier, this business is all about teaching and sharing, the person who teaches you also gets a $400 bonus. So we are now going to hear from Sarah, who is actually launching her business tonight. And we're going to hear from her. She is at SDVF already, which is really exciting. And we're going to hear from her, Sarah, if you want to take yourself off mute. And we're going to hear about what you're doing, alongside Juice Plus, how you found out about the opportunity and what you're excited about. That would be great. Thanks so much.
Hi, guys. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on. I first heard about Juice Plus through a girlfriend. She was on it for several years for health reasons. I didn't think anything of it then. It wasn't until Alima was talking to me about it, and I was so skeptical. I thought she was a bit strange. I was like, oh, you're getting sucked into something. And then I started the products in December. I was very tired. I'd had enough. My son wasn't sleeping. He sleeps for the week. He's not keen on that at all. And I was struggling to get up, get out of bed. So I thought, I really don't have anything to lose. Let's give it a go. So I started the products and noticed a change in my energy levels within a week. I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I kept going with them, and then Alima kept chucking little hints to me about the business, and then I started asking questions about the business and how it worked, and then she was telling me about these amazing bonuses that she got and how she got those bonuses, and I was like, oh, okay. And because of what the products were doing for me, going through all the testimonials, what they were doing for them, what they'd done for my girlfriend, I was like, okay, I can do this. The only problem is I don't have many friends. I don't, like, my block list on Facebook is bigger than my friends list. So I was a bit, oh, how's this going to work? But it's working. Yeah. I don't know. It's going great. I'm loving it. I love our trainings. I love meeting all you ladies. It's lots of fun. Being a stay-at-home mum, it also gives me something to do, and I love being able to contribute with my family, help pay for some groceries and some bills, which is really, really good. And yeah, I'm really excited about the future. Very excited, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. That was a great share. That's really exciting. And I think, it's great to kind of point out the fact that a lot of people are skeptical when they find out about this opportunity, and it's, and that's completely normal. And it really is about just, asking questions and finding out what you need to know, and what's making you feel like that, because, I think definitely from my experience, we have such a genuine team of awesome people that are just, passionate about what they do, and really just wanting to help more people around, both health and lifestyle. So, we're really excited for you. Congratulations on launching your business tonight. Thanks to everybody that's jumped on to support Sarah Jane. It's, a really exciting time for her, and we're just looking forward to seeing your business grow, and so much more to come for this year. So that's awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So now we're just going to go on to the next level, which is SC. And when you hit that level, there's a $600 bonus. And again, for the teacher, there's a $600 bonus there as well. And then we're going to jump across to Cody if she was on. We're going to hear a bit from Cody around her business story so far. Thanks, Cody. Whoops.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
My earphones are shit. So yeah, hey everyone. I've been in the business for probably just over a year now. And I guess I definitely came into this not thinking that I would get into the business side of things. I love the product and the program, and everyone just kind of kept asking me questions. So my business grew organically. I just finished my uni degree, doing nursing for 4 years. So it was really the last thing that I thought I would be doing. And I've really been able to do this the whole time that I've been working full-time as a nurse. And it's definitely just made me a lot more passionate about helping people, to be honest. Definitely in a way that, you know, you can help people in so many other ways, and just work with a lot of people that, you know, it doesn't matter what your background is. Like, I learned so much from the people that I work with, and, you know, being around so many like-minded and positive people. And I know for a lot of us, you know, the community side of things is something that, you know, has the strongest bond. It doesn't even matter about the business, but the friendships that you build from it, honestly, are really incredible. And yeah, like, the opportunities that I've had since doing this business have been crazy. Like, I've been able to follow my dreams more of traveling. Like, last year I was traveling every month. I've pretty much been doing the same this year, and, you know, my business has just gone crazy. So it's exciting to see, you know, what the future holds. I never know what the future holds, because, you know, there's so many more opportunities that I have to say yes to. So yeah, that's kind of just been my business story, and that's about it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Cody. Love hearing your story around travel and, you know, all the things that you're getting up to while being able to just slot this business in around it all, which is really awesome. So thank you for sharing that with us tonight. So the next level that Cody's now getting very close to is SSC. And when she hits that one, there's a $1,200 bonus. And again, for the person who teaches her, there's a $1,200 bonus. Then moving along is QNMD, and there's a $1,500 bonus. And again, for the teacher, there's a $1,500 bonus. And then the top pinnacle position, as we mentioned earlier, is NMD, which is a $3,000 bonus. And also, just to let you know, when you hit that NMD position, you're going to be earning around $8,000 to $10,000 per month. And that's not including bonuses. So that's just your commissions and retail profits. So, you know, by that point in time, you're going to have a pretty good team below you, and girls getting, you know, to these different promotions along the way as well. So that's going to add to that income too. So, you know, that's a really amazing opportunity to be able to do that, whether it's, you know, around your kids, around your other work commitments or study, or, you know, whatever else it is that you're up to at the moment. This is really an opportunity that can work for everybody in those stolen moments, and, you know, just swapping out TV or something that, you know, maybe is not going to get you to a huge sort of growth in your future, and, you know, be able to swap it out half an hour or, you know, something like that here and there that can really impact your life in such a positive way is something that, you know, a lot of us choose to do with this business. So that's really, you know, the way that we work it. So just to wrap up tonight, we want to say thanks so much to everybody for jumping on to support Sarah Jane launching her business. Again, we're really excited about that. So thanks for sharing. And if you've jumped on and you have some questions, definitely feel that you can jump on and ask questions to the person that's either invited you here tonight or sent you this link, because that's definitely what we're here for. Don't feel that, you know, you're wondering and thinking about it. Definitely ask away and find out more if you think that, you know, it's something that resonates with you and something that you want to look into for yourself. So thanks again for jumping on. We're here every Tuesday night, so definitely invite others if you think that somebody else might like to check this out and find out more about it. And, you know, we're really looking forward to growing this event and sharing it with more people. So thanks again, girls. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you all again next week.